Hey,
Hello!
hey.
Hello! It's
Kate too.
it's the Juliet and Jill show, and it is like snap.
Take two.
For those of you who are watching for the first time, you may not know what we're talking about, but we had some we got together last week and did this little gig together, and we had some techno difficulties.
Yes, we did.
And so
we were just talking away and having some fun and laughing and talking away, and you couldn't hear any of it.
We had a great time. So welcome. I want to say welcome. My name is National Sales Director Jill Matthews, and this is my good friend and partner in crime, Juliet Goodwin. And so we are here to entertain you a little bit tonight.
Yes.
As well as to share just a little bit about our Mary Kate world. And so I just want to say welcome. And if you can hear us, give us a big thumbs up in your comments.
I know we can't see the comments.
Yeah, well, it's
because we have things we're going to show you later.
We've got things going on. So I just want to say welcome. We're so glad you're here. And guest. Okay, So this is special for the guest.
Yes.
You want to make sure that you comment tonight. And let me just tell you why. Whether you're watching on YouTube, whether you're watching on Facebook, find how to get to comment section and then get busy commenting, because we're giving away a host of wonderful holiday products. We've got all of our holiday boxes, all of our holiday products back here. They are ready for me to mail to you. And if you want something for free this week, tonight, in fact, you're going to go ahead and comment your name. Tell us your name. Tell us who invited you, what consultant invited you, because we're all about giveaways. And
Amen.
So check this out, ladies.
Look at that purse.
This is the fabulous Kate Spade bag that we are giving away.
It's gorgeous.
And it is gorgeous. Juliet was kind of pawing all over it.
I want to see it.
I have to Windex
I
it down.
like consultants. We've got pockets.
We've got pockets. Oh, it's just yummy. So anyway, I just want to say we are giving away 2 of these little jewels. So one for beauty consultants and one for lucky guests. And so for our guests that are on tonight, we need to know you're here for you to get double entries, because double entries. And so we're going to be giving away this beautiful handbag on October 1st. And so we want you to make sure that you're in that drawing, but we want to make sure you get your double entry. So the only way we know you're here is for you to create some comments. And then at the end, we've got a little teeny questionnaire that we're going to make you fill out just to document just how much fun you had with us, first of all. And
tell us what you think.
Yeah, tell us.
We need opinions.
Yeah. Well, so we need all positive opinions.
We do. But be kind.
But we're going to jump in and get started. So I just want to say thank you so much for being with us this Thursday night. If you hear some banging, we've got reindeer on our roof right now.
Santa's early. He's come early.
He has come early. I'm getting my roof redone. So if you notice some banging, it's just some really hardworking men up there that are making my house more beautiful. So, of course, they decided to come to this area of the house right about the time we got started tonight. But anyway, so I just want to say I'm excited to be with you. National Sales Director Jill Matthews. Okay, I just had a little slip up there. Okay. Jill Matthews. And I have been with Mary Kay for almost 35 years. I cannot believe I can say that because, I'm only 36.
Absolutely. You joined when you were
and 5. A half.
Yes, I understand.
36 and a half.
36 and a half. I'll back you up.
Anyway, I am excited to be sharing with you tonight. And we're just going to share just some fun facts. I'm letting Juliet do all the heavy lifting tonight. I'm just telling all the fun stories. It's going to be story time with Jill.
Yes.
And then I'm making Juliet do all the heavy lifting. So I know she's just going to have to work a little bit tonight. So that's just,
it's all good.
I fed her enchiladas. So she's got to work tonight.
Yes.
So I just want to share with you real quick a couple of things that I think are really, really important. Many of you got invited to this call tonight because somebody thinks you might be interested in a side hustle business with Mary Kay. And whether you are or not, I just want you to have an open mind as you listen tonight, because I can tell you Juliet and I both would have said before we joined that we probably weren't interested as well, but it was before we knew all that we know now. Yes. So I just want you to have an open mind and just sit back and relax a little bit and enjoy your time with us. So I am going to share a funny story. So I'm going to tell the funny story tonight. I told impactful, meaningful story last time. And we're not going to tell that again.
No
but
sounds.
So
That's
yeah. Wah, wah, wah. But I'm going to tell a funny story tonight that has a little bit of an impact. But so many times I hear people say, well, I can't do Mary Kay because of ... Whether it is, I don't wear makeup, I'm not good in sales. I hear all sorts of different reasons why people aren't or don't feel like they're qualified to do Mary Kay. Well, I can tell you from both of us, we could just really shut all of those excuses down because we both had issues. We have issues. We had issues.
Had issues.
Well, we've got new issues.
We won't talk about that. But
anyway, I wanted just to share with you a quick story about a little bit about my journey. So when I joined Mary Kay, I was very young. I was 23 years old. I had just graduated college. I had just crossed the Red River from Oklahoma to here, and I was ready to tear up the entire, universe and just be the big chick on campus. And that didn't really work out. There was a really downed economy at that time. And so I was really struggling to find a job. And so I started leasing apartments, and then I got moved to what I believe to be a prestigious position in corporate tax. Let's think about that for just
tax. So exciting.
Not very sexy, really. Not really sexy at all. And I'll be real honest with you. I was just waking up every day going, is this it? Is this all there is? Because if this is it, I want to check out. I don't want to be here. I don't want to do this anymore. And so Mary Kay kind of surfaced in my life, and I had somebody say, and I said, ooh, it gag. I don't think I would ever do Mary Kay. It's too pink. It's too fluffy, too girly, to be perfectly honest. And look at me sitting in pink and with ruffles on. But it was just not necessarily what I would consider my jam. And so the long story short is somebody said to me something that I want to say to you. I thought you were more open-minded than that. And I'll never forget when they said that. It was like a frying pan, boom, in the head. I went, oh, well, I think I'm pretty open-minded. And they said, well, you're not being very open-minded about this. And so the rest is kind of history. I got a quick education. I learned a couple of things that I thought was really important. First of all, and foremost, and I hate to say this, but we're kind of on the same page here. I joined for money. I would love to say that I joined for personal growth or to be cuter or to be kinder or to become a leader. I joined for money. Money, and more money. And Juliet and our kindred spirits in this, because when you have more month than money, money is about all you can think about.
Yes.
And
it's like oxygen.
It's more, sometimes it's more important than oxygen.
Yes, I've been there.
So when you go to bed thinking about money, get up thinking about money, so I was really, if somebody could help me get another $500 to $1,000 a month, that would have changed everything in my life. And so that's kind of how I came to be. So the long and short of it is I joined for, maybe it's not a wrong reason, but it was the only reason I joined. I didn't really see myself in pink. I didn't see myself in cosmetics. I didn't remember. You may not know, but I literally wore mascara and lip gloss on a big date night. Everything you see before you today is a train.
I've seen those pictures of before Mary Kay, and I'm like, ooh. Oh, okay.
Come a long way, baby. Come a long way, baby.
We all have.
We're all cuter today. Thank goodness. So the reason I want to tell you that is because I come from really humble beginnings. I was not an overnight success by any stretch of the imagination. I just literally got better every year, and I did a little better the next year than I did the previous year. So it was literally a journey. But the funny story I want to tell you is once I reached the position of national sales director, which just to give you some perspective, as a beauty consultant, we are really, really working with customers, and we're showcasing products. And I can tell you, as we just said, we're all cuter today because of Mary Kay Cosmetics, and really selling Mary Kay is kind of that's not really what we do. We just kind of throw it out there and people snatch it from us.
We love on people. Yeah. We love on people.
This product sells itself. We just kind of have to be the facilitators of that. So our product line is fabulous. I love the fact that we're manufactured right here in the great use of right down the street from Juliet and I. Yes. And so we love that. And so we can feel really, really good that when you buy a Mary Kay product from a beauty consultant, this is just for the guest. When you buy a product from a Mary Kay beauty consultant, you've got a real person doing a happy dance. Yes. I mean, you're not buying a hedge fund or a 12th vacation home for somebody that you don't know. You are really helping somebody buy a cheerleading uniform for a daughter, or football pads for their son,
or pay for college.
Exactly. Or pay for our college.
It's true too.
Yeah, exactly.
Student loan debt. Yes, thank you.
College debt. Yeah, exactly.
Yes,
So, I just want you to know that thank you for being a great trusted customer, because we appreciate that. But that's where we start. And then I started finding people that wanted to jump in the boat with me and wanted to open their own Mary Kay business. And so I became a recruiter. And then past that, I became a leader of some ladies. I had a whole group of about 30 to 40 people. And then I became a leader over the leaders. And so what a fun journey. And a lot of people say, well, Jill, is that a pyramid scheme? I'm going to tell you, no. It's not a pyramid scheme at all. One of the things about a pyramid scheme is the guy at the top makes all the money. Well, in Mary Kay, ours is just almost opposite. We literally, me at the top, per capita, my team makes as much money, if not more money, for sales and all the different things than I do. I just have more volume. That's the only difference. And so I just want to say, if you're worried about that, what that pyramid scheme, that's number one, that's an illegal practice, and it's not that's illegal. It's illegal.
Dual marketing.
We are dual marketing. But if you think it's an MLM, we're going to tell you it's not an MLM either. No. We are not a multi-level marketing. Multi-level means multi-level of discounts. We know, whether it's Juliet, whether it's me, or whether it's you that sign up tonight, we all get the same discount straight from Mary Kay. Nobody has a leg up. So those were some things. So I started working to become a leader of leaders, and I got promoted to the position of national sales director. Now, I'm just telling you, that is like the creme de la creme. It's the best of the best. And so I was super proud of myself. And one of the big perks of becoming a national sales director is you get to pick any pink Cadillac that you want. And I was super stoked about that. But here was one of my challenges. I already had 3 kids at home, and I had a bun in the oven, a bun at 40.
I remember that. Yeah. We stayed away from her. She was not happy at that moment in time.
Not happy.
She thought it was the flu. It was not the flu.
Not the flu. It was a 9-month flu. Now it's a 20-year flu. He's still living with me. He's still upstairs.
He's a good kid, though.
He is a good kid. So I literally was having a baby at 40, getting the biggest promotion of my life. And Mary Kay said, what Cadillac do you want? And as I started counting all the little children, all the little people, I realized that I didn't have a car that was big enough for my my entire family. And so I called Mary Kay, ring, ring. And I said, hey, can I get a bigger car? And they're like, what do you mean? And I go, well, I got too many kids. And, I know that the executive, now he never says this, but I know he was probably saying, well, your procreation is not really our problem. The fact that you keep shelling out kids, it's not really our issue. But the long and short of it is, I told him that if I have this issue, other people will have this issue. And I think you need to consider a bigger vehicle. Now, Mary Kay has a beautiful lineup of vehicles. Oh my gosh, literally something for everyone, from a beauty consultant all the way to national sales director. But at that time, there was not an SUV in our lineup. And so I'll fast forward just a little bit. I said, can you just think about it? And they said, okay, we'll think about it. And they hung up, and I thought that probably would never work. I didn't know what I was going to do. I was going to have to strap the baby on top. I didn't think that was really a good idea. But so then they called me back and they said, here, Jill, what we'll do is we'll give you about $1,600 a month to buy a 7-passenger van. No, not really a 7-passenger van, but that's kind of what it was like, to buy any vehicle that was appropriate for your family, which was a very generous offer. And I was okay with that, but it wasn't going to be pink. And I know you think right now, I don't even want to drive a pink car. I was also in that same category. I didn't want to drive a pink car until I drove a pink car. And guys, the prestige and the pride that I have when I'm knowing that I'm representing not just myself, not just the company, but the beautiful women that I work for, it is truly a trophy on wheels. And so I got a beautiful Escalade. It wasn't pink. And I thought I was going to be okay. And a couple of weeks into it, I was like, I'm not okay. Nobody knows who I am. I don't get the honks at the stoplights, and I'm not getting, people aren't asking for my business card. That's not happening. And so, so long and short, I called Mary Kay and I said, hey, can I paint it? Can I this? Can I that? And they said, trademark, blah, blah, blah. Couldn't do it. And so I'm going to fast forward another little bit. So I kind of pouted for a minute. Then I rested in the world of being grateful that this company took care of me at the point of my need. When I needed a bigger vehicle, they didn't ask questions. They just found a way around it. But then let's fast forward a year later. They called me and they said, and part of my responsibilities as a national is sometimes I go do company things for the company. And so they said, we want you to go give a certificate to the guy at the Cadillac dealership that's been there for a long time. And we want, on behalf of Mary Kay, we want to give him a little something. I said, okay. So I drove over there, went to Arlington, Texas, where they manufacture Escalades. And so I walked in, wore a little hard hat, walked around, and this gentleman was so precious. He was about this tall, and he whispered everywhere we went. Now, if you've ever been in an automobile assembly place, it's very loud. And he just walked around really talking really soft all the time. And I was like, huh? And anyway, so he kept walking me, and he was very proud of his plant, and he was showing me every little detail. And I kept looking at my clock going, I got to go. I've got kids coming home from school. I got to go. And at the very end, I was like, well, I'm just here to present, I was trying to wrap him up a little bit. And it was really interesting because he was, once again, really soft-spoken. He goes, well, do you see that vehicle going across? And it's just a hunk of metal hanging on a hook up there. And I said, yeah. And I was really trying to brush him off a little bit. And he said, well, I want you to know that that's a Cadillac Escalade, and we're going to paint that one pink for you. And guys, I went absolutely crazy. And I was screaming. I was crying. I was so excited. I was going to have the very first pink Escalade in all of Mary Kay. And I was really, really fired up. And so I called my husband on the way home. And my husband at the time, I've upgraded since then. So let's just be super.
You're allowed. You're allowed.
Yeah, I upgraded. But anyway, my husband at the time, he's from East Texas, and let's just be super clear that he can't listen fast nor talk fast. And so I was like, telling him all my good news. And he said, Jill, you're going to have to come home because I can't even listen as fast as you're talking. So I pulled in the driveway and I told him I was going to be the first person in the entire company to drive a pink Cadillac Escalade. And they'd sent me home with a little booklet. And this little booklet let me select all the options in the Escalade. And he thought just for a nanosecond, he thought he was going to help me pick those up. But I shared with him that it was my Escalade and that I would be picking all the options. And I sent him away. That's what happened. And so I started selecting all the options on the Escalade, and something really interesting happened. My ADD kind of kicked in. And so I started just selecting everything. I thought if Mary Kay's paying for it,
why not?
And Cadillac makes it,
yeah,
I deserve it.
Yeah.
I mean, I deserve it. So I started just with my number 2 pencil, I just started checking every single box. And I was feeling very proud of myself. And my husband at the time came down and he said, can I see what you selected? And I said, yes. And so he walked in the other room and he came back, and he's very pragmatic. It's probably why he's my ex-husband. But anyway, so he's very pragmatic, not very fun to be around. And so one of the things that he said is, Jill, I just want to let you know, you've now officially picked an 18-inch wheel, a 20-inch wheel, a 22-inch wheel, and a 24-inch wheel. You've picked all 4 wheels. And I kind of thought I was being funny. And I looked at him, I said, well, that's how I roll. I thought that was really funny. He didn't think I was funny. So the reason that I tell you that is through the course of just doing a little bit more this year than I did last year, and doing just a little bit better than I did last year, and just staying with the company and just doing the work in front of me and just blessing women. One of the beautiful women I got to bless through this journey is Juliet, and we've worked together for over 20 years. We were both very
5 years old.
Wee children.
5 years old.
In.
Yes.
And so seriously, I just blessed people. I helped people find great products. I helped people as they started their business. And Mary Kay handed me the keys to a $90,000 car just to say, thank you for doing a great job. So guys, the reason, the moral to this story is, it's a fun story, but the moral to this story is this: you're going to spend your time, or you're going to invest your time in life. And as I sit here with Juliet tonight, I can tell you, I am so glad that I did not continue to spend my time in corporate tax. And I'm so glad that I had an opportunity to invest my life into the lives of others. There's so many people just like Juliet that I didn't do anything special. I can assure you, Juliet is a self-made woman, but I was the person that got to introduce her to the business opportunity. And we've linked arms and been best friends and just run this race together. And guys, you're going to get a chance tonight to say, I want to be around positive, impactful people. I want to make sure that what I do and who I do it with makes a difference. And I just want to encourage you, if you've ever even considered doing something like Mary Kay, this is the month to do it. I'm going to tell you more about that in a minute, but I just want Juliet to share a few fun facts about why she has loved her journey for the last 20 years in Mary Kay.
Yes,
so
absolutely.
Take it away.
Thank you. Absolutely. So we've got 5 fast, fun facts that I personally love, but some of you may be your favorites as well. And so directors and consultants, as you hear me mention them, let me know which one is your fave, right? And guests, let me know when you hear like, oh, that's me. I would like that too. So the first one's flexibility. And so what I love about that is you get the ability to design your own life. We all have busy lives. We're all either working for companies, working in corporate America. We are taking care of kids, which, believe me, that is a full-time job. Anybody who says I'm just a stay-at-home mom, nix that comment, nix that statement, because you work full-time, a 24/7 job. But and we're busy, right? We're married, we have kids, we're busy. And so Mary Kay, you can design your own life. And so when I was working at IBM, it was literally 2 lunch hours, a couple hours one night, and a couple hours over the weekend. So it was 5 to 7 hours a week for me. And I was able to build my business and make a substantial amount as a part-time person. And guys, we know what those part-time businesses want to pay. You can make a little bit more now because everybody's hiring. But when you have control over how much you make and when you work, which is really important, that's the key. And so, and then, full time is I can design my own day and week as I like around my schedule and around my priorities, which is my second one, is the priorities that Mary Kay runs off of and what we run off of. And that's God first, family second, and career third. And a lot of companies tout that, right? That's their philosophy. They say it.
It's a slogan on a pencil.
Very few live it out. And I love that in Mary Kay, we live it out. And so you can design your schedule around your priorities. And my deal is when I'm in front of a woman, that to me, I have a shot at her face, I have a shot at her heart. And so I can be a blessing. I can show her and just really just spend time with her and let her know how beautiful she is and that she's enough. Right. And so that doesn't happen these days either. And I love that I can give, thanks to the Lord above. And that at IBM, that I would have been walked out by HR in a heartbeat with that. But Mary Kay is different. And I love that about this company. The third thing that I love is a sisterhood. And so when I grew up, I'm an only child, which those who know me, that may explain a lot, but I'm an only child. I'm an overachiever, of course. And so when I came into Mary Kay, it was the thought of being around girls and giggling and laughing and sharing. I'm not a good sharer, but it was foreign, right? I'm like, what is this? Like,
She's come a long way. She's come a long way.
No, who are these people? They are on crack. And so, but here's the thing is there are very few places where you can find godly women that want to encourage you and uplift you and that are positive, godly women. That just fun. And it doesn't exist in many areas of our lives. And so to be around people like that is just such a blessing that you can do life with. So it's not just Mary Kay, it's a sisterhood to where you can do life and you can pray for each other and basically go on this journey together. And that's been such a blessing. It's one of the main reasons why I stay in Mary Kay and why I love Mary Kay. And then the next one is rewards and recognition. I know I'm going to be Mr. T. I'm going to be Mr. T a little bit. I'll come closer.
She's got hardware.
I do. And so what I love about Mary Kay is we recognize for a job well done. We get a pat on the back. And so in corporate America, when you were recognized, we all went scattering because you recognized traditionally when you did a bad job, right? When something you screwed up and like, whoa, everybody duck. They're calling us in. And so, but Mary Kay decided a long time ago, I will have no territories. I'll have no quotas, but I will dangle carrots of prizes, not sticks, carrots of diamonds and cars and trips and jewelry and just the recognition, the pat on the back, the round of applause that we as women, we need because we are running things, right? We're working, we're taking care of the household, we're raising kids. And of course we have help, of course, but women are the ones I believe that are the leaders in that. And we have our hands in everything. Right. And so, and those diamonds. And so when I first came into Mary Kay, I basically needed cash and more cash. And so, and I joined to pay off student loans is why I joined a long time ago. And so, and I was like, I'll just take the cash. I don't need the diamonds. Well, here's some Mr. T hardware.
She's over it.
Here's some Mr. T hardware. So which one? This one is the first one that started it all.
Oops.
That one, the garnet diamond ring. I earned that as a consultant.
Then she became addicted.
And so these are more rings. And so, guys, I remember when I first earned that ring, I thought, oh, it's so gaudy, like it's so big. And I remember somebody pulled me aside and said, girl, it's only gaudy if you don't got it. I thought, this is a crazy company, but I think I like it. I think I like it. And so there are diamonds for everything and monthly prizes too. And guys, I don't know if you can see this. I tried to wear a shirt that you can really see this beautiful. It's a pink bling heart necklace. Pave. It's a pave that you can earn as consultants. You can earn this month. And I love that Mary Kay has monthly prizes and quarterly prizes and yearly prizes where the diamond rings are and trips and just fun things like that. So if you are searching for that, right, of just applause and doing something fun or going on vacation, as Mary Kay has that for you too. And then the last benefit, which is so boring, that Jill and I have a little bit in common. I know I joined for the cash and for tax deductions, and so people laugh at me, and I know it is boring, but here's the deal. Here's the deal.
If you ain't paying the IRS, you're paying yourself.
Yes, amen. And so tax deductions are one way that you can build wealth in our society today. And so the rich, the wealthy, they know the tax laws, they know the loopholes, they're paying the least amount in taxes. And so who's paying the most? I think we can guess who's paying the most. It's the middle class. And that's what's funding the government. And so tax deductions, ladies. So if you can keep more of your hard-earned money in your family's budget and in your bank account versus the IRS or the government, I'm like, heck yeah, sign me up, sister. I will keep my own money. And so it's just a way for you to build your nest egg, your future nest egg as you move forward. And so those are just some of the benefits that I absolutely love about Mary Kay. And I love helping women achieve their dreams and moving forward and just living the life that they've always dreamed of and that God's called them to live.
Well, amen. That's just what I've got to say to all of that. I think she should share some of those.
Some of the hardware.
Don't you think?
So you know what's funny? This ring right here, this turquoise ring, Mom always says, like when I wear it up there, she's like, when you going to give me that ring? And Mom has a ring. I'm like, girl, you have more rings than I do. She said, I want that ring. I don't have that ring. And I'm like, oh my gosh. So she may be getting it as a Christmas present at one point some years. She's like, I love that ring.
How fun. Well, I really can tell you that Juliet joined for Money, Money, and More Money because the first question she asked as we visited one day over lunch was, tell me about the tax deductions. And, you know, it's a good thing that I had the knowledge that I had on taxes because I was a corporate tax accountant. And I said, you know, seriously, if you want tax deductions, you have to have children or have a side hustle. Those are the only two that are left. That's the last frontiers.
And I have no children.
And she said, I'll take the side hustle, please.
Take the side hustle and a few dogs. That's what I'll take.
Exactly. So ladies, I just want to say that so many of the things, I could just amen everything she said. And, you know, one of the things I'll just share with you is that you're never going to know unless you try. And we are really headed into the best selling season of our year. September, October, November, believe it or not, and December as well. But September, October, November are some of the best selling months of our entire year. And one of the things that we see in retail is this season makes up almost 80% of a retail business's revenue for the year. And so we're smack dab in the middle of it. And Mary Kay has created some amazing incentives for new beauty consultants this month. I know just signed up a new girl a couple of days ago. And one of the things that she was just like, are you serious? Are you serious? Literally, she got over $600 worth of free. It was just amazing, all the free stuff she got. And she was like, this is just hard to say no to. This is amazing. And so I just want to encourage you, so many incentives. And in fact, there's an incentive tonight that if you make a decision, this is my big money. You like my big money?
I love it.
Big money.
Big money. Come on.
But if you make a decision during the month of September to join us, that you could literally have up to $50 off of your first wholesale order. And so there's so many things that are available to you. And Mary Kay has literally laid out the red carpet in the month of September because we have more people join to be either, you know, maybe they're just sticking their big toe in the water. Maybe they're just going to see how it's going to go. Maybe they want a little side hustle to earn some extra Christmas cash. Maybe they're just looking at it, maybe they're thinking, maybe I'll get a little discount and sell to a few friends. Whether you want a business small, medium, or large, that is really up to you. We're not going to tell you what is right for you, but we are going to coach you on maybe some steps that you can take to keep it in your schedule, to budget your time, and to budget your energy so that you can get maximum results. But we want to encourage you that if you're thinking, if even it tickles your brain just a little bit, we want to encourage you to say yes. You're never going to know unless you try. And I always say every good decision is based on what's the pros, what's the cons. So I'm just going to tell you, the cons are, I don't have any. I literally don't have any. The cons are that you might spend $100, but let me tell you the pro into that is that you could have literally $400 worth of products. And so I wanted to show you real quick. This is the starter kit. So we have two options in Mary Kay. One of them is the $130 starter kit at the top. And so it's this option. And as you can see, there's almost $425 worth of retail product. There's a complete set of Time Wise 3D for dry skin, complete set of Time Wise 3D for oily skin, satin hands, oil-free eye makeup remover, mascara, 5 of our most popular shades of CC cream, a translucent powder, a slamming bag, books, literally everything you could need. In addition to, you get the digital package, which the digital package allows you to have a free website for the year and all of your credit card processing. If you just don't know, if you really, really, really can't make a $100 decision tonight, you can make that $30 decision, which is just the digital package. Now, I will tell you, you don't get anything in the mail, but you do have a working website and you can do credit card processing through your website. So one of those options, really, it is not one size fits all, but there is something for everyone. Yes. So we want to encourage you just making a yes decision, whatever track you want to be on. But if you even think your mother-in-law might drop by to try, or your sister might come in town and want to try a CC cream, the $130 option, in my personal opinion, is the best value because you get $400 worth of free products in there. So it's really, really, really amazing. Okay, so that's kind of your this or that. But I want to encourage you, once again, if it's just tickling you just a little bit, if somebody's talked to you about it, or you've thought about it, or you knew somebody like Juliet that's a rock star driving all around in 12 free cars. Guys, she's driven a free car for almost the entire time she's been in Mary Kay. Amazing cars. And I've driven, I don't even know what cars cost anymore. I don't remember how many cars I've had. I've driven free for 34 years. That's a lot of years. And when you take out your car payment and a car insurance payment, that's a big deal. That's a big deal in your budget. It sure is. Absolutely. It sure is. So I want to encourage you, just be brave and say yes. And so a couple of other things that I just want to mention real quick. I told you about the $50. We've got all sorts of incentives for you to say yes this month. But we really, really, really are looking for women that want to, come in and start a business, whether it is part-time, middle time, hobby time, or if it's just to service your own family's needs, because guys, Christmas is coming. Absolutely. If you just do your own Christmas shopping, oh my goodness, just do your own Christmas shopping at a 50% discount, guys. Your husband will want to kiss you on the lips if you get your Christmas shopping done at half off. Plus, it's all delivered to your door. And you've got the lip color. I know, but look how cute it's packaged. Is that not cute? Shut up. And our little new matte lipsticks. Fun. So I just want to be an encourager for you today. So I'm not going to talk a whole lot more. We've already talked as long as we're going to, but I want to talk to you just a moment about your Kate Spade bag. Yes. So you've already made some comments. You've already shared a little bit about what you're excited about. And Juliet she's getting all jiggy with this bag. I think it needs to be closer so you can see it, right? It's a cool bag. She is. She's getting all jiggy with this bag. I keep having to slap her hand until she can't. I can't earn it. So I need somebody I know to win. So you're getting double entries for being here tonight. And so we want to say thank you, thank you, thank you. And the way you're going to get entries is just in a moment, there's going to be a little form that pops up on this site. And that form is going to give you the opportunity to earn this bag.
Yes.
And we're going to draw for it on October 1st.
Mhm.
And so we will absolutely post that on this site, on this
Mhm.
Facebook site.
Absolutely.
So
and your consultant gets credit too. So when you fill out the jot form, your consultant will get credit as well.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So I'm waiting on my Prize Patrol.
Okay.
I've got Prize Patrol
I love
calling
it. I love
in
it.
just a
Oh,
second.
I heard it.
And here's ding. Yeah,
Who is
Prize
it?
Patrol. So many of you may be wondering, when are they giving away the free products for Christmas? Well, I'm giving them
Mhm.
away right now. So let me just tell you really quick. The winners for tonight, we will post links in the comments as well. But Sonia Owens, congratulations,
Yay,
Sonia. You
Sonia.
won one of our holiday gift products, Serenity Ward Law. Serenity,
Yay.
you
It's a good
are.
name.
I know. I
Woo,
like that. I like
the
that.
name.
When I yell at my husband, he always says Serenity now.
Serenity now.
So Serenity, I love your name. But you won one of our wonderful holiday gifts. Jennifer Hutchinson, congratulations.
Yay,
You won
Jennifer.
one of our gifts as well. And then the last person is Kay Cochran. Kay,
Yay.
congratulations. We're so glad you joined us tonight.
Awesome.
You're going to be winning a holiday product from me. So I'm so excited, but double entries. Make sure you fill out the jot form.
Mhm.
And guys, Juliet and I just want to say thank you for being with us tonight.
Yes.
But we want you to join us. We
Yes.
really want you to join us because we would love to have you part of our team.
Mhm.
It's going to be a great wild ride, and we would love to do this journey with you. So jump on in. We'd love to
Amen.
have
Come
you.
on.
Bye.
Bye.